Welcome back to Kish. This is another episode of a D Daily. Today is March 26, 2021. It's Friday. It's post-trade deadline, so I wanted to talk a little bit about what's happening in the league since then. The Warriors. Let's get into that. The Warriors are currently playing Atlanta. They're losing, which has been the trend here lately since Steph Curry's been hurt. But the Warriors GM is who I would like to refer to, Bob Myers. Not only did he decide to keep Kelly Oubre, he also stated that he would like for Kelly Oubre to resign in the offseason. Kelly's response is that, he doesn't know the future, like any player would say that's unsure of whether or not he wants to stay. He also stated that he has more, I guess, to show as far as his game and talent in the league, and that he doesn't want to come off the bench. So, looking into next season, it looks like that would probably be the case, assuming they have everybody that they have this year. And, of course, Klay Thompson returns, assuming that he's full health. And Andrew Wiggins is still there. So, yeah, the spot that Kelly Oubre would fill as a role would be the bench, in my opinion. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the offseason and see who else actually would want Kelly Oubre or what he's looking for in terms of a contract when it comes to money. Another subject, the team of the Blazers. Shout out to Zach Hammer tonight. The Portland Trail Blazers, they decided to go ahead and roll out Norman Powell. Norman Powell tonight, I believe, he dropped 22 points alongside C.J. McCollum, who did the same as well. Norman Powell also hit 5 threes during the game, and I believe they won that game. And also Nurkic, he also played tonight, and that was, I think, his first game back in his return. He only played slightly under 20 minutes. I think he had 19 minutes, so only put up a few points, maybe I think 8 points and some boards. So, just he needs to get acclimation and get some longevity underneath of him. So, definitely looking like they're going in the right step now with the team, and that he just needs some time to prep, and he should be good to go as long as he's staying healthy by the time the playoffs come. On another side note, Damian Lillard did miss tonight's game. He was out for something minor, I believe, so he should return here in the near future. But, yeah, it was a good showcasing for Norman Powell and what he was able to bring in the absence of Damian Lillard. Also, the Celtics. Danny Ainge, he made a comment on adding Evan Fournier. That's just going to give us a jolt. Now, that comment comes at the end of a phrase, but I just wanted to point that line up. For me, I don't understand what he means as far as giving them a jolt. I felt like what we mentioned in yesterday's episode with Hugh, that I just thought they were going to get a bigger piece, a bigger name to fill the void of a big man, of a consistent big man for their roster, but instead they went with Evan Fournier. And yeah, maybe that's not the worst move they could have made. And like I said before, they did do something and not just remain as is. So maybe they are using him as that veteran leadership and filling that role that Gordon Hayward had. So he's definitely a player that, when healthy, can score in bunches. But I felt like they had the scoring covered, maybe just needed a little bit more rebounding down low and a more of a bruiser player. So we will see what's going to happen as far as the buyout market and if the Celtics are done or not. But, I mean, he's definitely not going to hurt the team. I was just expecting more to happen with the Celtics. It looks like, the Celtics beat the Bucks tonight. So finally we see the Celtics not only just pull off a win that's been rare here lately, but they also beat a contender. I mean, the Bucks, that's a big deal for them, especially with Giannis playing the way he has been since the All-Star game. To be able to beat that team and to kind of give a slight boost in confidence going into, the rest of the stretch of the league, that should help a whole lot, tremendously, to be honest. But once again, just a side note, Evan Fournier did not play in this game, but Kemba Walker, Jaylen Brown, and Marcus Smart all played well. I think all posting double-digit points. I think Brown had 14, Marcus Smart had 20-something, maybe 21, and Kemba had 20-something, and I think Jason Tatum ended up with 37 points. So, yeah, big showings by their starters there, and that's what they need going forward. And, yeah, I think Evan Fournier does bring more of that, but my question is, where is the role of Marcus Smart? I'm assuming maybe he's going to be more of a six-man now. I think in this lineup they used Robert Williams as a starter tonight. Once again, just to reiterate, they did trade away Daniel Tice. So I'm not sure if that's the way they're going to go from here on, or if they're just trying something new, because, like I said, when Evan Fournier comes, he will most likely be a starter, in my opinion, and which will create new lineups for them to explore with Brad Stevens. And I think it's just going to be something just to look forward to, just to see if they can get back into the top four maybe, or around 5, just in the middle of the pack of the standings for the Eastern Conference seeding going into the playoffs. On another note as well, just to end this segment, Luka missed tonight's game against Indy. I think the Mavericks did lose. And Zion tonight, he had 39 points and 10 boards. So, shout out to the Pelicans. Once again, this has been a D Daily, and thanks again to Hugh for making this possible. Shout out to Hugh. Big help today. I appreciate it, buddy. And can't wait to do another one with you, and see y'all soon. Peace and love.